In this video, I'm gonna show you how to change the capstan build for this reel-to-reel. This is a Channel Master 4630, but it is really the same as the Sanyo SR929. For this one, I've been used for years, but now the capstan build keeps sleeping off, so that's why I just bought the new build from eBay, and I'm gonna replace the capstan build here. And we won't use that to replace this build. You do have to unsolder a couple of wires towards the erase head. That's the challenge of this deck. So first, let's take the cover off, and just twist this. Take this cap off, and there is a washer right here. And then for this, you just pull out, and then we need to remove those. You need the small screwdriver, and you need to lose the second screw here. Okay. So after that, there are 5 screws you need to remove. So you have 4 screws corner, and then that's the last one. After this, you can just easily remove that. Just be careful. That's one of the tube underneath this screw, and sometimes it's getting loose. So just be careful. Do not lose that. So this is what we have inside. As you can see, the build here is completely fall off. It's getting loose, and it's keep getting falling off. So that's this build we need to replace today. And to replace this build, the capstan build, you do have to desolder the wire of this head, the erase head. There are 3 wires. You do have to desolder it and replace build, then solder this back again. So before that, I suggest you take a picture. For me, because I've doing this a couple of times for before, so I know how to do this. Now I'm gonna desolder these wires. There are 3 wires here. Okay, and then I can do. It's probably easier to do it this way. Look. So. It's 1, 2, 3, and then that's the last one. I think I have 2. Three, and this wire is also connected to that. So, okay, that's all the wires. So now with this wire desoldered from this head, we can try to take this build out, and then put the new build in. but just be careful. When you there is a small screw ball underneath this capstan well, so that's why I suggest you do it like this way, because otherwise you don't want to the ball and go to somewhere else. So if you do it like this way, flat, then the ball will, the screw ball underneath this well will be almost stay in the same place. So just be careful. Do not do it vertically, always do it like this way, horizontal. So to do that, first we need to remove we need to remove this screw, and we need to lose this 4 screw, and but I do not suggest you to completely remove it. It's gonna be harder to put it back. So first let's remove this. So it's just like that, and then you can take this out. So then you will need to lose this, that, and that. So lose this, so that's out. There, and lose that again. As you remove these screws, you can see the whole thing are loose, but I do not suggest you to completely remove that. Yeah, another thing is that you can actually remove this spring and put it back afterwards, because it's gonna be makes work easier. So you just need to do that and get this out. So that's easy. So you can see, if you can just lift this a little bit, just remember there is a ball underneath that. So just do this just a little bit and slip this bolt off. Yep, I forgot one thing. The reason is because remember these wires, right? You have to remove that, and the wire has to be moved out of this hole like that, and then out of this bolt. So that's why you need to unsolder, desolder those wire. Let's see, that's a old bolt, that's a new bolt. So that's so see what's the difference. So that's why it's keep getting loose. So I'm gonna put the new bolt in. It's gonna be like this, just be careful. Good. So let's put this right here. Okay, and remember they have to get out into temporarily put this into place. Okay, and then I have to insert these wires back. I think this wires all back from here, right? Okay, alright, so all the wires back. Now we can put this back down. So, you don't need to do the you don't need to route the wire right now. We can do that later on. But right now we just need to put this back into place and make sure it yep, it reaches the hose. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let me double check it says okay. I think it's right. Yeah, it touches that. So that I think it's the wiring is fine. Let's get through there. Okay, now we have this back. Let's see. Let's double check if these are okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. So now we can pull this back just like that. This towards here. That's where this screw are. Okay, what is this? And then we have this spring, hook this, and then we need to hook that part. Let me see. Easier. No, I think it's just how to do this. Just hook this to it. Okay, all right, so that's this. So let's see, that, all good. So now we can put this bolt back to place. And to do that, I'm gonna still do this way. Yep, I think this way is easier. So let's just do this and let's route this to the bottom pulley. I think if this works fine. Now this seems onto the place. Yeah, now I think it is onto the place. Now all we need to do is to pull these back. Now we can what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solder these back. Okay. Let's do that first. Okay. Anything now? So now I have soldered all the wires back, and I think that's it. So it probably looks easy, but unless you get familiar with it, you may still have some headache of it. Now we have this soldered back, built, replaced. You can turn on, you can do a test, play. So it works fine, good, and hopefully this build will not slip anymore. We'll see. And also it's fine. It's fine. So I think that's really it's okay. And yeah, it's missing a light bulb here, but I don't care. It's not my main deck. But if you want, this is a same small lamp as that one. Right, so I'm gonna put everything back. Okay, just this first. Let me try to see if this everything, yeah, everything tightened. It's not. Yep, I don't see it's a big issue. Just double check. Just put this here. Okay, let's get this. Okay, alright, so alright, that's it. Thank you for watching.